time I won't get so. What son of a gun? Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. What son of a gun? Pay for all I've done. Will they get us?
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing first play is Herbert. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Foyesade American able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On red. Great job. Here we go.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Quick throw here to Johnston. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Herbert now. This one finds McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. To the air again, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. For Sade Aluakin. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, it's Vonwell. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, liar,
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Second down and 8.
Hey, easy, route.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On first down, right back to ETN. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And Lawrence now going to move him around.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, son.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 19.
Now they'll automate with something else.
All right, here we go. Son. Great job.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
At the 6-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hey, go.
And they'll run with ETN.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, Ryan. 13, Luke. Street. Check, smash. Hurt. Go, Riggs.
ETN will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this time he is in. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jags will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield and made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Now Lawrence changing the play. And now an audible here into something else.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Davis now to return it. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
On the ground, it's Vidal.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And shedding him off now open field. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 65 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Being chased out left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it is caught. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
26 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Looking to throw. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
21. Go.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll run to Vidal.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That defensive front four has been very good. They've just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ladd McConkey.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there. Up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. This is 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, come high.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. Able to fight through 1 tackle.
Still moving. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
That's good for Jacksonville.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Take right open. Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and 10.
This one's hot. Here we go, son.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin.
And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Go street.
Running game working stick with it on first down. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's first down.
Hey, Kappa. 21. Lion.
Throwing, Herbert.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Two-point conversion.
Herbert to throw.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and